Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together.
Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Have you seen this gorgeous brand new catalogue that we have? It's our August to December 2020 mini catalogue. So this is more or less in short terms and our old language, our Stampin' Up holiday catalogue. So holiday catalogue means Christmas time. Yes, you guessed it. So I know that we're only in July, but some of you actually celebrate Christmas in July. So I wanted to bring you a quick video showing you one of the brand new products in this catalogue. Now, you cannot purchase these products until the 4th of August as a customer, but you can purchase them in a starter kit. So you absolutely love what I show you today and you simply can't wait until the 4th of August, then you need to join my team, choose $235 worth of product and choose products out of this brand new catalog in your starter kit and then enjoy a 20% discount from that time on while ever you stay current. So you will guaranteed 6 months of 20% discount if you join in July. Now, I cannot show you the inside of this catalog. I'm so sorry. I know that's really, really sad, but you're going to see a glimpse of some of these awesome brand new products that we have. So today, what I'm actually going to do for you today is I'm going to use the Snowflake Wishes. This stamp, you get me every time you see a snowflake, you get me. It comes in a bundle, so you can save 10%, and it has these gorgeous matching dies that go with it. So we not only have the beautiful label die here, we have lots and lots of snowflakes that we can do. I'm going to actually use this snowflake here today. It's going to be the star of the show and it is super, super fun. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to keep that die out because that's the one I need. Now, in this card today, I'm going to use beautiful seaside spray. So this is one of our in colors that we have, and these in colors are going to end June 2021. June 2021. So we've got 12 months left, and I simply love our in colors. We also have another set of in colors that are called our 2020 to 2022 in colors, and they are simply stunning as well. But every 12 months we get a brand new set of in colors and they last for 2 years. So this one we've already had for 12 months and we're now going to enjoy for another 12 months. So my card base is cut at 5 3/4 inches this way by 8 inches, and when folded in half it gives you a card front size of 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Now I have a piece of Night of Navy, which comes beautiful and it matches tones in gorgeous with our seaside spray. So I've got a piece of Night of Navy. Now this is cut at 3 1/2 inches by 5 1/4 inches. This one here is cut at 3 3/3 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so it's an 1/8 of an inch smaller. The reason why I've done that is I want to pop this beautiful die on here, and you're going to see some magic happen when I layer these up. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in the die cut machine and I'm going to place that die on there and I'm going to run it through the Big Shot machine. So for this, I have my magnetic platform and I have one cutting pad. Now I'm going to line that up. The reason why I use the magnetic platform is fantastic for keeping our die in place so that we can line it up and we can cut it out exactly where we want it to cut out, which is right there. So I'm actually going to run this through the Big Shot machine, and I'm going to run it through one way and then I'm going to run it back through again because there's a lot of cutting blade in this die, and you're going to see what this fantastic die does when I take it out, which that's great. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to just pop some of those pieces out, and you can flick them out with your fingers. Any bit that don't come out, you can actually just pop out with your take your pick tool. But can you see it's left that gorgeous shape in my cardstock in my layer? So that then lined up on top of our Night of Navy layer, this is where you're going to see the magic. So you can see how beautiful it looks there. But look at that. When you line it up on our Night of Navy layer, can you see that? That looks absolutely stunning. And then paired up with our beautiful Seaside spray, we've got a really nice color combination happening there. Now, we have a sentiment in this stamp set, and it says Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. So I'm actually going to stamp that in our Night of Navy on the very bottom of that layer. So I'm going to ink that up. Now you really should have your pierce mat underneath you, but at the moment my pierce mat is not anywhere to be seen. So I'm just going to stamp that just below that, nice and straight. And I'm pretty lucky because it stamps really, really well. My bench top is a floor tile and it's very, very stable and very even. But what actually happens is the pierce mat makes it better to get a nice crisp image. If you have an uneven surface, sometimes it won't stamp out exactly how you want it. Now, also in this stamp set, we have a beautiful spray of little snowflakes. So I'm actually going to take my Seaside spray so that we're keeping in the color scheme, and I'm going to stamp off on a scrap piece of paper. So sometimes I just get a pack of sticky notes, and I'm just going to stamp off on the sticky notes, and then I'm going to stamp over the top of my sentiment. But you can see here we just get a hint of that color. I'm also going to do that over this side as well. So stamp off and then stamp over our sentiment. So I'll bring that up to the camera, but you can see we've just got a slight image there behind that beautiful sentiment. So also too, we have our gorgeous Seaside spray ribbon, which you all know. If you know me well enough, you know that I love this ribbon. It's probably one of my favorites. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to mount this up onto some dimensionals onto the front of our card. So I'll just grab some dimensionals to do that. So I'm going to pop some dimensionals because I want this to sit up so that we can accentuate the fact that we have this negative die cut happening. And then with my take your pick tool, without throwing it across the bench, I'm going to take off those backings and we are going to glue that onto our Night of Navy layer. Okay, so we've got those backings all off. Turn that over and glue that onto our Night of Navy layer. So I'm just going to line that up. We're going to have a tiny, tiny border all the way around. So we're just going to line up the top and the sides, and then it's all going to fall into place when we pop it down. So can you see that with popping it up, it's made that accentuate that negative die cut all the more. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to pop a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the bottom. With Stampin' Seal, glide, pick it up at a right angle, and it cuts it off. Now, if you do that, it's already sticky, ready for the next go. A lot of people are having a bit of a hard time with it. As long as you work out exactly how it's supposed to work, you will have no problems at all. I'm going to do that a little bit lower than that. Okay, so just like that and like that. So I wanted to bring you a really quick, easy crafting project today that doesn't take a lot of time but has that wow factor. So then I'm actually just going to take my liquid Tombow now, because we've already popped that first layer up. We're going to glue this layer directly down. So I'm going to use my liquid Tombow because that gives me the wiggle room. You may say, but you've got Seal Plus there. If you put your liquid Tombow over the top of that Seal Plus, it will then allow you to have that wiggle room again. So then I'm going to line that up on the front of my card, and we're going to have a good 1/4 inch border all the way around. So it's really going to accentuate that gorgeous snowflake on the front. So we're able to wiggle that around because we're using Tombow. So you can see that I can wiggle that around and get that exactly where I want it to be. All right, we're going to tie a cute bow because of course every card with ribbon needs a bow. And this Seaside Spray is available through my online store right now, this Seaside Spray ribbon, and it is simply gorgeous. You can see the shimmer and shine in this lovely ribbon. So you'll be able to find that. Now, if you're looking for the details of my online store, if you look in the Show More box down below, you will see the online store link. And you will also see my phone number. So if you're not comfortable placing an order over the internet, please feel free to call me and place your order in person over the phone because I love doing that. Whatever works best for you is what works for me. So if you would like to place orders over a phone call, I'm happy to do that for you. I know that there's a lot of people out there that aren't really into the internet buying, online buying, so that's why I offer that phone call. So there you go, and I'm going to place that ribbon there on my double-sided tape, and that's going to sit really nicely on the front of our card. So now, of course, that needs a little bit of bling to bring that snowflake to life. So I decided that I would use some of our basic rhinestones, and I'm going to use one of the large ones, and I'm going to pick it up with my Take Your Pick tool and the putty, if I can get some putty to come out. There we go. Pick it up with my putty. And I'm just going to place that right in the middle of that one there. And then I'm going to take some of the little ones and I'm just going to place some of the little ones around here. Now you may think this is going pretty overboard with rhinestones, but if we are doing a gorgeous snowflake card, I think it's really, really exciting to be able to bling it up because, I don't know, I think of snow, I think of it looking glittery in the sunlight. So you want that beautiful snowflake to sparkle and shimmer and shine. So I'm just going to place some of those rhinestones around. And I did say that this was going to be a beautiful blingy card. So that's exactly what we're giving it. Rhinestones galore. Now you don't have to use this many rhinestones if you don't want to, but I was just like, I just want it to be all blinged up and gorgeous. Because you're going to see when I move this in the light, you will see that those rhinestones just bring this snowflake to life. Okay, so we have all of our rhinestones in place. Now look at that beautiful shimmer and shine that you've got there. So now what we need to do is we need to stamp an insert for this card. So we've popped on the front, Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. Now this sentiment here says, in the coldest of moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. Now, if we're celebrating Christmas in July, then of course here in Australia it is winter, and I know that where I live we don't get snow, but we get snow down in Victoria and we get snow in the snowy mountains. So I do think that even though we live in Australia, we can celebrate Christmas in July and make a beautiful card like this. So you can see there I've stamped in Night of Navy and that looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm also going to take that flurry of snowflakes again, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ink up with my Seaside Spray and I'm going to stamp off onto my post-it notes, and I'm just going to stamp that over that sentiment, and same thing down this way here. So that just gives it that beautiful hint of an image in the background. So then I'm going to grab my liquid Tombow and I'm going to glue that to the insert of my card. So just like so. And then I'm also going to decorate a gorgeous envelope for this. So I'll just grab an envelope. So through my online store, we sell these gorgeous envelopes too, and these are Stampin' Up envelopes. And I am telling you that if you want to stamp on an envelope, these are gorgeous to use on your envelopes. Sorry, to stamp on with our inks. And then I'm just going to grab that Seaside spray again. This time, oops, I'm actually not going to stamp off. I'm actually just going to stamp that spray of snowflakes on the front corner there. And then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm also going to stamp a spray of snowflakes there as well. So there you have a beautiful card using our gorgeous Snowflake Wishes stamp set and the matching dies. So hopefully you enjoyed this video today. Now, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down in that bottom right-hand corner, and make sure you turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. So thank you very much for watching, and any of the items that I have used, as I said, if this is July when you're watching this, you can purchase in a starter kit. If you want to join my team, you will find the link also to join my team. If you wanted to give me a call and talk about joining and getting a discount, I'd be happy to help you out there. Or otherwise, you have to wait until the 4th of August. So if you want to do some Christmas in July crafting, the answer is join the team and you get a 20% discount on all your purchases. So until next time, everybody, have a lovely time crafting, and I will catch you all back here another time. Bye for now.
Share it today. Just look around and you can see it's so much more than stamps and ink. It's more than just a card you see. It's part of you, a part of me.